Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik and welcome back to another set of Animal Crossing New Horizons. First off, we're gonna... Oh, okay, I suppose I'm less used to the control. That was a shock I didn't expect to have happen, but we're back. Who could have guessed? Me, because it's Friday. So Nook Shopping KK Lullaby, we'll happily take that and throw it in here. So we've got some stuff to do. Obviously, okay, my right Joy-Con's drifting. Oh, the joys. And I don't have any song... Are you telling me? Yeah, it's fine. So anyway, we've got some business to take care of first. Again, I think the first one's going to be hitting my right Joy-Con into the table if it keeps up. But anyway, let's assess our fossils, get all that done. And then wedding season. That's like the final event, which is in this update, and I swear to God, okay, this next update, it better be so full of content. I could do videos daily if I so desired. Obviously, that's not gonna happen, but I just hope it has a lot of content, damn it. Because I saw this thing on Twitter, and yeah, let's just say I think I'm in the late stages of suffering from severe burnout on this game. Yeah, okay, we can donate this book as well. And I want to get into that. I think I've addressed this, but I want to address it now, because this is the final bit of new content we're getting. No thanks. Understood. I'm going to obviously check the Nook stop, but I'm not going to comment much on what's going on, because I do want to say this. Also, sorry if you can hear the wind. I'm not sure how windy it is, but basically, for some reason, I didn't notice this until after I put my computer here, but on windy nights, there's a little gap between my window and the wall meets the thing, so wind will sometimes blow in through there, so I do apologise in advance. However, at least it isn't a constant fan noise, so there's a benefit there. Okay, well, let's shoot down a balloon, we get 1,000 Nook miles, jeez, okay, well, it's not something I can say no to. And I'm assuming Nooks is closed. We're going to talk about the content in this game, because I think everyone's at the point now where we really need an update to tie us over. Like, the first update came at just the right time to, like, maintain the hype. That's cool. Now we're at the point where we're literally scraping by for content as is. I think I'm possibly the best damn example you're ever going to get of that. Because if you look at the views on my videos, all of them are centered around things that are being added in each major update. So, we'll buy the dog. So when it comes down to, you know, when there's nothing left, that kind of sucks. Because while I like this game, there's so much stuff missing. Okay, don't look at me and say Nintendo has been busy. Okay, they have this content ready, and for some reason they're just not releasing it. I understand wanting to frequently update the game, but that's not the way you do it. I think a really good example of that, like the game or not, is GTA 5. Because how they do that is the game was complete when it first came out. Okay. Anyone else who makes a different argument is just wrong. And okay, so seriously nothing. Oh, okay. So I believe we've just got to... Again, I'm just going off memory. I think I'm just going to check in on the file, see if there's anything notable. I don't think there is. But yeah, when GTA 5 came out, which I think is, while I can't compare it in scale, I can definitely compare it in the extra content. When that game came out, it was already complete. And then in online DLC, they just expanded on that, which is how this game should have been done. It should have had a welcome amiibo style update, like New Leaf got, rather than had content which should have been in here day one, which was like legit a no-brainer. Kind of like said, okay, we're just going to push it back a little bit, you know. And the fact that, again, I think this is a little late, but like the whole, well, adding content sporadically throughout the year, well, for holidays it works. For the rest of the content, it's the epitome of the that's crazy because I don't remember asking trend that was going around, because well, no one asked for the game to be incomplete. And I could understand, okay, if they took this approach and they like slowly released the content, not as they were now, but maybe, I don't know, an update every week or two. Maybe every 2 weeks, and it adds like a small feature. Well, like a feature that's okay. But no, this household for months. I don't really know your opinion, but quite frankly, a new Nooks upgrade, an expansion to the museum, and this final bit of content, which, again, the content was added was spaced out by so much, is not going to take me over for the entirety of the duration between the two updates. If the game is complete, because it is clear that they are planning to add content for 2 years, I believe there is going to be an update in June. So if you think, so they'll update the game for I was going to say 3 years, be generous. This is like the worst case scenario. Let's be generous, say it's 2. There's 24 months since the game releases. They're releasing an update every 2 months. That's 12 updates. And if you look at the size of those updates over 12 months, by the end, yeah, you're going to have a decent game. But most of the time, the game's just not going to be finished. Which is why, I think I might have one more episode of this. And if there is no more free updates announced, this is going to go on hiatus. And just because there is nothing to do. There is no new events, there is nothing to work towards, there is nothing new to shake up the daily day-to-day life in this game. So, yeah, that is my stance on the Animal Crossing content thing. I think it's incredibly dumb, and they just shot themselves in the foot with how they've done that. Anyway, let's get into the new content. Hey, I hear you, we're still groovy, and the anniversary shoot's gonna happen. I'm just like, behind the wheel. Oh, okay, what do we do about the lovely seats? Prepping them ourselves could get a bit ticklish. Ding ding. Hey there, thanks for coming. So, I need to borrow you for a minute. Okay, so this is Reese, and here's the main squeeze, Cyrus. Oh, it's a remix of the retail theme. Okay. They're married and in love, a whole bunch far outright. Anyway, they want to get some anniversary photos made, fancy ones with sets of stuff. And it's June now, and June is wedding season. Here they are. June is a whole new season, wow. The thing is, I'm cool with lending out my studio, but wedding sets are running slightly behind schedule. I ordered decorations and painted walls and floor, but then a neat bird flew by and there went May. Long story, long, someone's still gonna move stuff around, so it looks wedding-y and snapped some photos, so I think I could ask you to be that someone. You'll be helping dish the dog out. Sounds fun. Really? Wow, you're sold on down. Come on, let's go. Gonna put him in prison. I did not like Reese and Cyrus in New Leaf. Still don't. Anyway, this is my wedding picture studio. It's actually my kitchen with some more sets I put up. Let me know if you get hungry. It looks pretty much exactly like my regular, not my kitchen studios. But if you forgot how those work, just happen sometimes, you can come find me outside. One more thing, if you got a sick five part way through, don't prob. Just come back to me before you go back in. Otherwise, Reese is in charge, so if you want to know what to do, he's your alpaca, okay? Cool, I owe you. So I don't think we're crafting anything. I think we've just got to arrange furniture. Hello there, it's so nice to meet you. I'm Reese, and just please punch that you're helping us out. This is my hubby, my darling. Name's Cyrus, good to meet you. Okay, I just know photos are going to be so romantic, and just time for our anniversary. I don't care. Okay, of course we do this every year for our anniversary, but it's always special, isn't it? It's just like a slice of life from that year, a delicious slice. Almost as sweet as all over, right, hon? Yeah, it's alright, sweeter than the sweetest peach crisp. God, it's difficult to read this. Oh, you such a romantic. Oh, sorry, I forgot what we were doing for a second there. We just get lost in our own little world sometimes. Anywho, so here's what we're thinking for this year's photo sets. The recreation of our entire wedding day. And you can help us by making this place feel like we're saying I do all over again. It'll just be like decorating your own place, easy peasy. Oh, I almost forgot, my side guy even built some custom wedding furniture for the shoot. More like, isn't that so sweet? My Shmoopy put his heart into them, so I hope you can make them work. Just open up the event tab and take a look at and grab what you want for the shoot. Okay, so I'm thinking we should take a ceremony photo though, like in a place that looks like a wedding chapel. It'll just like a real ceremony. I get you. Please be quiet. I got the gist. I got the gist. It's like the weather wants this episode to be as awful as can be. So let's do it. So I believe this is the yeah. So I can't put them in prison. Rude. So seriously, I swear there was like a very vertical looking item. Like, can I surround them with bugs? Tarantulas, perhaps? Do I have tarantulas indexed in here? How about wasps? Release the wasps, please. Alright, well, I guess we've got to do this. Why, though? I mean, hey, at least if I make it look nice, I get kind of a good in for a thumbnail shot, so there's that. Let's go, though. So, wedding decoration numero uno. it's kind of like, we'll put 4 of these up, I think. And if we back out now, we can just put them... Yeah, see, it's like it was designed to be this very specific layout. You know. I'm pretty sure they had it, not per se laid out for this specifically, but I'd say more like, that's just the... I don't know. I suppose the way that everyone's going to interpret it. Of course, what would I know? I know nothing. So no, I didn't want to do that. So, yeah, I'm going to put these on the wall. I do like the remix of Retail. That's pretty nice. Even though I wasn't a big fan of Retail, the music in there was always kind of pleasant, so... Anyway. Is that... Yeah, that's enough. I suppose I don't want to completely cover the place like some people will. It's going to be somewhat unique. White wedding wall, white wedding flooring, and that. So we've just got to get wedding benches. All wedding benches. I'm thinking maybe 6 wedding benches? Possibly 6. Heck if I know. God, it is like a mild wedding. I'm being forced to restrain my language. Oh, what is he do? That's not how it's meant to go. What is this? An Neremik video? Okay, for those who don't know, that's like an ongoing thing that I've just said out of habit for ages. When things go wrong, it's because it's a Neremik video, you know. Can I not move myself to make it easier to move some stuff? No, fine, I'll move. Can I not, like... Damn you. Fine, we'll stand in the middle, since that's kind of out of the way. So, how do I... Is there, like, a completion thing for this, or what? Anyway, so that's it, that's all the event items, is it? I thought there'd be more, honestly. There is variations. I think I quite like the ones that we've already got. I don't know, this place just seems kind of weird. Anyway, let's oh, that's a much easier way of going around placing them. Yeah, so I had a change of heart, some would say. And I've decided, yeah, I'm just going to put these here, because the room's looking pretty drab otherwise. I don't think the back wall's going to matter, because you know it's a church. So how's that look if I back out now? I'd say it's something at least worth checking. So we're counting on your squirt. So I've got to make like a nice thumbnail. You know, I might as well take advantage of the fact I am in a photo studio. ZL to take picture. Ah, here. I see you. Somewhat. I see you somewhat. Zoom in slightly, and then we do that. And I believe that may very well be a really bad photo. There we go. That looks more pleasant. Actually, hold up. Okay, that's I want to fill this place up with villagers. Again, sorry if you can hear the gods trying to rip my house down outside. That's just kind of how it is. So, how many amiibos do I actually have right here? I have 2. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So can I not scan in amiibos to bring them with me? I was kind of hoping. Oh, ZR. That's emotions. I don't want to let you down emotions. See, I was trying to think maybe I could get an audience going here, but instead it's just kind of not working out. Okay, well, suit yourself then. We did take that photo, didn't we? We didn't take the photo. Of course we didn't. Okay, we might as well take one. Why are you facing 2 complete steps? I feel like a wedding director. That's how this was meant to go. He's going to take his face away from him actively. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I suppose the place does look pretty nice, all things considered. So we've just gotta... It's a shame there isn't any wedding arches, but I'll take it. Again, I feel like this was the one that Nintendo basically expected everyone to go with. Yeah, are there really no arches? Genuinely. No, I remember there being arches, but like... I suppose they weren't... What? Or maybe they're just not applying here because they're exclusively outdoor items. I could see that very well being the case. Seriously, not even the crappy shell arch I had? I think that would at the very least apply. No, it appears, yeah, I misjudged, unless it's like all the way down here. Nope, there is not a single trace of any arches. Well, that was certainly an experience. Does Reese have anything unique to say? Ready to start the photo session? Let's tie the knot. Yeah, this is so exciting. Before we get started, I do have another teensy request. We'll be our photographer. Don't get me wrong, Harvey is great. It's just lovely set is your vision. I want you to realise it. Okay, no asking not that I want you to see this. Okay, well, let's do it again. Let's go to a different angle this time. Maybe just straight down the middle. Oh, so I can make myself vanish. I think that would be nice. Let's just take the photo. And now I've got 2 angles. And yeah, is she gonna say anything different now I've taken the photo? That was must seem nice, man, for taking a quick peek. You did more than one. Let's take a look at that last one. Go ahead. Great, now let's see. Oh my goodness, it's everything I could have wanted. Just my captured all the joy and love that my darling and I share in one photo. It's like the most boring place on earth. There's no extra decorations. I'm saying I made it for a wedding bench. And because I'm full of surprises, I have some heart crystals for you. They're so cute that I hate to give away, but my side guy likes them too. He'll trade you for furniture. See, this could be an interesting thing for New Horizons. I'm not ever helping you out again. I'm leaving. And oh, I got Nook Miles for that. Oh, because I took a photo, not because I took part in the event. Nah, because I took a photo. Will that entertain me for what, 10 minutes? I don't know what to say. The Squawker's got a tremendous mission for you. We're now dabbling in item delivery and liquidation. Services start here now. For you, copy. For example, you want an overburdened bird will never get off the ground. A broken bottom squawking. Sometimes you've got to do more than flex your wings. You've got to ditch some cargoes. Fly free. Copy. So feel free to offload some of your goods with us. We'll send them home to your home base and buy them outright. Just make sure I've got the beacon straight so I can follow up the flight plan for you. First, let's talk delivery. We'll ship your goods safe and sound straight to your home storage. And we'll bombard you with pesky hanging fees. So hang, book as often as you want. Liquidation, well, that's just confirmed though as a collector's. Maybe your intel on that was lacking. Entry the services for those who want to unload some of their excess baggage for extra bells. The Nooks Cranio partners on the ground will buy your packages for what you'd get via the drop box. Okay. Funds will fly straight into the bank and Nook account tomorrow, so keep that info on your radar. Might as well download them for all these new services for now. Okay, I'm not going to say this game is bad, but what the fuck? What in the actual hell? So this was a feature of the update that they didn't mention, and also is only unlocked after playing from June 1st onwards. What? I don't know what to say. What is there to say to that? That takes all the problems that I just gave and ramped them up. If it was unlocked after doing a certain task for them, then that would be completely fine. But the fact that it's unlocked, just, I won't say randomly, but like by complete accident almost. What the hell? Anyway, you've been training, Hammy. Let's chat. You're looking for good sweat in there. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Yeah. I love Hamlet. Let's invite Roll though. I think it gives me something to do because he is still moved out after all. But that basis for the event, I will admit, is, it's got potential. I know this is coming from me, who hasn't even got his degree in game design yet, but that has potential because for those of you who don't know, in Pocket Camp there is a little thing where it's Happy Home Academy, I think. And what you do is you have to craft certain furniture and put it in a room. And the more furniture that you have either matches the theme or specifically is requested by that certain villager will basically increase your score, and the higher your score is, the more medals you get, and then you get rewards for participating. That was legitimately the perfect way to incorporate some form of like maybe Pocket Camp crossover, maybe just, you know, steal an idea from their book. I'm sure you know, the same people that most likely, you know, on the design team for both games will not mind. There's such a missed opportunity, unless of course it's coming out later, which is like why. seriously, I much prefer the game to be complete from the beginning. It always be complete shortly after release. I'm having to wait like we are now. Anyways, this is Nintendo. They are multiple years behind the rest of the industry. Yeah, at some point I was actually considering of going to work for them, and then realised they were in Japan. I was not too bothered on learning Japanese to go work for them, that's for certain. So hey, who knows, if I did go work for them, maybe I'd be able to modernise them slightly. Of course, I think the same problem comes when I go work for Sega. Mountain Standy, okay. I'm pretty sure most of their studios are in Japan as well, but yeah, Mountain Standy. So, World wants me to bring it to him within 3 minutes, dear God. Right, Mountain Standy. Please. Did he give me the recipe? He did, right, let's go. Mountain Standy, and right, okay. Sweet, I want a recipe from Mountain Standy. Let's go, quest. I'm not sure if it means today as in a few seconds, or minutes, or, like, 5 AM. But, let's go and treat it as 3 minutes. Gives me some things to do. I'm serious, though. I'm sure at the end of it all, this game's going to be great, but, yeah, it's right now. It's not much. And, yeah. I know other people online say that other people don't have the right to complain about this game. Because, oh, you got the game, it's great, you know. They took years to develop it and all. I think, no, everyone does have a right to complain about things. Obviously, sometimes complaining may not essentially be what people would consider a deserved complaint, but I think any circumstance you do have the right to complain. Why am I here? I can just go to the crafting bench. Because yeah, people say that this game's been worked on for years, and why don't you just be satisfied with what you've got? And it's like, no, this is missing so much stuff from previous games, it's laughable. As well at the beginning, that was fine, because they introduced a bunch of new stuff. That can only stay cool for so long. You can only renovate and decorate your islands so many times to your heart's content, before there's no purpose for them anymore. I think it's like if there's a different tone as to how these videos are usually, but it's just... I suppose more than anything, this recent event with, how it was a missed opportunity, and he just, how cold this is while recording, I'm slightly more bitter. But hey, it is the last event, so I swear, if this next update fixes all the problems I have, and it gives me enough content to take me over day after day after day, or maybe just, you know, every off day, until next update, the roost or a new shop upgrade or something to work towards. It's fine by me. But I think I'm due to wrap this up. Again, I'm freezing and I'm not sure, I should probably find the duct tape to plug up that hole again. I had to rip it off the other week because it was boiling and I had to open the window. Okay. Put duct tape over all my problems. But I think, yeah. Midnight. So if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to leave a thumbs up, possibly subscribe, turn notifications, and leave a comment down below. But with all that said, and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.